Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Scott Halverson, and today we're going to be talking about what's going on at Guffs stuff and what is going on with the YouTube channel that I run. Well, I would like to say a lot of things have been going on, and I probably haven't talked about much in the past, or have, but just maybe hinted upon, but I'm just going to get to it, and we're going to talk about it. When things start getting tough, and times are tough right now, you start going, what can I do to make things better? And that's all you think about, right? And so that's where I've been for the last like 6 months, is like, how can I make this run better? How can I make this? I've made bad decisions, of course, as every entrepreneur and business owner does. We make bad decisions, we make bad product investments, and bad partnerships, and bad business choices with distributors, and all this other funky, nunky stuff. So, instead of correcting those right away, which I knew I should have, I left it go on for a while. And so now I'm trying to spend all my free time that I'm not trying to keep the store open and make money to keep the store open. I'm spending all my free time trying to figure out how to fix my mistakes. And I've decided, I've come down to one conclusion. The only way to fix my mistakes is just to rid my store and my life of those things that I've somehow managed to let get into my life and broke my systems, okay? One of those things being a bad product. I have ordered bad product. It went well initially. I should have seen it when I knew at one point the products were starting to slow down on sales, and nobody really wanted stuff anymore, and I couldn't get any more new players, but I kept bringing stuff in. And, well, then you tie up a lot of capital. And as a small, itty-bitty little game store in northern Minnesota, tying up a lot of capital is a very bad thing, because then you make other bad choices to try and compensate for those that tying up the capital, right? And no, I didn't get all out and get a $100,000 loan and go into debt by $100 million or anything stupid, but it's just you make bad decisions. And so now I've learned from those. We're going to get out of that situation, and we're going to go ahead and move on. And part of getting out of that situation is, instead of focusing on product, I'm going to focus on customers, and the customers will dictate what the products are, and not just one customer. No one customer is ever going to get to dictate my products again. It'll have to be a multiple customer type thing, and customers that come into my store regularly will get to dictate what's going on. Or even like if I think something new is out there and I think I can bring new customers in, which is really ultimately the goal, bring new players, new customers, which we have last year. We did bring in a bunch of new players. But the goal again being, we're going to try and, like I said, get rid of stuff, bring in some new customers. And so with that, I've started a membership program to the Guff stuff. It's a low monthly fee if you want to pay per month, or you can pay per year, whatever you want to do. But what that will do is it will free up some of the cost of running the store, and essentially free up some of my time, not having to worry about make money to pay my rent or pay the bills to keep the store going. And then I can do more customer interaction, and I can play more games with them. Because a lot of times what happens is I get customers coming in, hey, you want to play a game of Magic? You want to play a board game? And, well, of course I do. Of course. I mean, I run a game store. That's what I want to do. But I can't because of obligations to taking care of the store and taking care of the back end of the store. And so with the monthly fee and the membership, we've had a pretty good takeoff so far, and it's going well. And so we have a lot of people interested in it. A lot of people don't mind the low monthly fee, and we've had a pretty good turnout. And so it looks like it's gonna go pretty well. I'm optimistic about it. And so with that, we're gonna start off buying big giant. Not big giant, but bigger, more premium board games. Not that we're not buying. Anyway, get the point. We're buying premium board games that those customers, the membership ones, can get the opportunity to play first. So when I buy a store copy and I want to demo it, and I need a group of players, I'm going to ask those customers first, and then I'll move on to the other customers. And that doesn't mean if you're not a member, you don't get to play any of these games, because that's just silly. You still get to play them, you just won't get to play them directly with me and the first playthrough. You know, unless none of the premium members want to do that, per se. So, but that, yes, essentially, you're paying a monthly fee to help make it so the store stays open, you have a place to play, you have a warm place to play, a safe place to play, and a fun place to play. And you get access to all kinds of reference materials and store materials that, you know, that are there available. You get access to tabletop RPG campaigns such as D&D. We have some Star Wars stuff going on. We're going to do some new stuff. We got some new Battletech hopefully we're going to try. Maybe some Shadowrun, and the list goes on and on. There's a countless number of RPGs out there. We're going to try and get into some of those new things and bring in some new players and all that good stuff. And also with all this, we're getting rid of all the old product lines that aren't doing anything, because they're just sitting there collecting dust, making inventory a nightmare. And we're going to go back. We're going to try and go back to the way I did it when I first started a business, and everything is going to be done simplified. I've complicated this beyond its need, and I don't like it, and it is frustrating to me. So anyway, that is kind of my State of the Union update. None of this means anything serious. It just means that I need to get my act together so we can take care of stuff that needs to be taken care of. And I'm getting my act together, and I'm not going to mess around anymore. And I want Guffs stuff to be successful. I want everybody to have a place to play. I want people with kids that are coming in to play, that their kid's going to be able to come in and play at some point on their own. You know, when they get a license and stuff, they'll feel like, hey, we're going to go to Guff stuff because it's a safe place to go. It's fun to hang out, and there's stuff I like there. And so in the long run, we just want to build a nice community, which we have, but I want to build it bigger, and I want to build more people. So the people that are there now, when they want to do something, they have access to a network of people to come and play. So, and we're going to start some online stuff. Oh, by the way, if you have any questions, feel free to message below, tag me, call me, whatever you want. Well, probably don't call me, but if you have my number, go ahead and call me. Anyway, I think that'll be it for the day. I think that I've left a couple little teasers in there for what the next video might be about. But anyway, until next time, my name's Scott. You call me Guff. We're signing off.